Let's work some Espada Y Daga basics. Espada Y Daga can be quite a challenging and intimidating weapon system to tackle, and so it helps to have something to start with. It's a simple structure, a simple set of combinations from which we can begin our exploration into this subsystem. Once you master these combinations, a lot of the intricacies and more complicated movements of this weapon system will suddenly become more accessible and more easy. I'm going to be sharing with you 6 combinations of stick and knife or sword and knife or Espada Y Daga. These combinations are going to combine my diagonal lines, my reverse diagonal lines, and teach me the correct places or the various opportunities I have to insert that thrust. These combinations can be practiced individually or can be strung together as a part of a longer drill, or can even be already incorporated into your Espada Y Daga flow. These drills are also natural progressions of each other, and each drill builds on the work that you've done on the previous drill. The first drill, I'm going to start with my stick on my shoulder and my knife in the center of my chest. I'm going to go broken angle 1, and as my stick retracts, I'm going to go forward with that reverse thrust. So broken, reverse thrust, broken, reverse thrust. Now a small note, oftentimes, especially in Pikiti, we go knife jab. If I'm in Pakal, that's an easier attack to express. But in this hammer grip or saksa, sometimes we get confused and it often looks like a strange flailing back fist. So instead of that, I now prefer a reverse thrust straight down center line. So broken angle 1, reverse thrust, broken angle 1, reverse thrust. Combination 2 is going to build on combination 1. So we go angle 1, angle 2 fluid, reverse thrust, 1, 2, reverse thrust, 1, 2, reverse thrust, 1, 2, reverse thrust. Combination 3 builds on combination 2. So we go angle 1 fluid, angle 4 fluid, reverse thrust, 1, 4 thrust, 1, 4 thrust, 1, 4 thrust. Combination 4, we bring in our reverse diagonal lines. So we go angle 3 reverse diagonal, angle 4 reverse diagonal, reverse thrust, 3, 4 thrust, 3, 4 thrust, 3, 4 reverse thrust. Combination 5 can be done in a couple of different ways. I'm going to show you the easiest way. It's really up to you whether you want to do these as broken or as fluid. For me, broken is the easiest way, and that's how I'm going to show it to you. So broken angle 1, broken angle 4, either broken angle 2 or fluid angle 2, reverse thrust. So 1, 4, 2, reverse thrust, 1, 4, 2, reverse thrust. You can also do this all as fluid. So fluid, 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 reverse thrust, 1, 4, 2, reverse thrust, fluid, 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 reverse thrust. And the final combination is our basic waterfall. We're going to start our waterfall with an angle 1, loading up onto our shoulder, either up here on the side of the shoulder. I'm going to go either angle 2 and bring it under the armpit, or straight down the middle, step in with that thrust, again angle 2, step in with that reverse thrust, and I'm going to step back with an angle 1 and begin all over again. Now I'm going to have a more detailed breakdown of the waterfall linked in a video towards the end. So if you have not done this combination before, I would recommend watching that video and then coming back, working on the first 5 combinations from this video, working on the waterfall from that video, and then putting it all together. Now there are a few major things that you want to be aware of. The first being where you load your knife. Now as my stick is moving, I do not want to be cutting myself or stabbing myself with my knife. There are 2 major places you can place your knife, and at least in my opinion, I think that there are obviously a couple of places where the knife works better when you're doing certain attacks, couple of places where the knife works better when you're doing certain other attacks. However, it's a question of comfort in my opinion. And so experiment with both places to load your knife. So the first is center of your chest, second is by your hip. If you're loading the knife at the center of your chest, do not have it pointing at your neck, have it pointing away. And the way that you're going to stop yourself from stabbing yourself in the shoulder as you come across at angle 1 is you turn your hip. So the knife turns with you, as opposed to if my hip stays in one place and I just swing, the knife is going to go into my shoulder. So turn your hip and then do your attack, or by your hip. If it's by my hip, then you can do whatever whatever it is that you need to, as long as you're not, again, stabbing yourself with the knife. So it's a question of comfort and practice. Practice with it, see which one works better for you. Ideally, you want to be comfortable with both positions. The second thing to remember is that we are still using the principles of double weapons that I talk about so often in this channel. And here we're using one weapon to follow up the attack of the other weapon. So maybe my angle 2 is clearing the path for my knife. Maybe my angle 4 is clearing the path for my knife. It's one full smooth combination where I'm going from one attack to the other attack to the other attack. I am not stopping and then attacking. One attack goes to the next attack, goes to the next attack, next attack, next attack, next attack. I flow from one attack to the next attack. That's how I'm going to ensure that each of my attacks is following a previous attack, which is going to help me be more successful in this weapon system. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, if you learned from what you saw, please do like and share this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. If you have anything to add, leave that in the comments down below. All of these things really do help out the school and the channel a lot. A huge thank you to all of our patrons. Thank you so much for your support. If you would like to know more about our Patreon channel and the exclusive content we offer there, check out the link in the description I'm going to leave down below. Lastly, if you'd like to see more of Espada Y Daga content, like the breakdown of the waterfall or some more combinations, check out the links I'm going to leave up here. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.